In 1963, the first of 3 Price films shot in Italy debuted in the United States, the swashbuckling adventure film Rage of the Buccaneers. The film tells the story of Gordon the Black Pirate, played by Ricardo Montalban, captain of the rogue ship the Indomitable. It turns out he is a pirate with a conscience, however, as he despises the slave trade and actively works to vanquish it. One day, a dead man washes ashore and is discovered by Gordon's men. Turns out he is an escapee from a slave ship headed for Cuba. Gordon and crew give pursuit. They quickly catch and engage the slaver, overpowering the ship in hand-to-hand combat. Gordon learns that the ship was chartered by Tortuga, a one-eyed pirate who he's had dealings with in the past, who is well known for his activity in the slave trade. He heads for San Salvador to confront his old nemesis. Once there, he poses as a plantation owner from Cuba and is invited to a coming-out party for the governor's daughter, Manuela, played by Julia Rubini. She catches Gordon's eye, but it turns out the governor's aide, Romero, played by Vincent Price, has designs on both the governor's daughter and his office. Turns out Romero is secretly working with Tortuga and the slavers and has plans to marry Manuela and overthrow the governor's office. Gordon quickly finds himself at odds with Romero, competing against him for Manuela's hand while attempting to crush the slave trade permanently from the island. Rage of the Buccaneers is a pretty entertaining, though low-budget picture. Although Price and Montalban's dialogue is intact, the rest of the cast is speaking Italian, dubbed in English for the US release. I'd love to see a widescreen cleaned-up version of this one, as it's cropped so severely, at times the action is completely off-screen. Ricardo Montalban is perfect as the debonair Captain Gordon, and Price plays the evil Romero to a T. The battle scenes are actually pretty well done, both on land and at sea. Next up after this, Price would appear, albeit very briefly, in the teenage dance musical Beach Party.
I take that as the opinion of an expert.
Real witches can take on many forms, transforming from one to another right before your very eyes. Or maybe witches are pure fantasy. Time Life Books presents The Enchanted World, the fascinating series that takes you back to the legends, myths, and spellbinding folktales of ages past, into the realm of witches, wizards, ghosts, and goblins. Dare to enter this world where everything is not as it seems, where an innocent traveler such as you can find yourself on dark paths in perilous lands, inhabited by strange and magical beasts, where valiant warriors overcome impossible odds for the sake of the quest, where ancient mystics defy the very laws of nature. Start your journey into the Enchanted World with the first book, Wizards and Witches. You'll encounter powerful sorcerers and sirens weaving their sinister spells, meet masters of forbidden arts as they probe the unexplainable. Then continue your journey through the mysterious with night creatures, magical beasts, and ghosts. Each is luxuriously bound, superbly written, and rich in beautiful illustrations and masterworks of art. So enter a world you may have seen but never recognized. Enter the Enchanted World.
After all, how can you be sure witches don't exist if you don't know what one looks like?
To order your first book, call now, 1-800-228-4800. It will be sent to you free for 10 days. Keep it and pay just $14.95 plus shipping and handling. Others will follow about one every other month. Keep the ones you want. Cancel anytime. So call 1-800-228-4800.